I wish to reward you. Sir, I feel rewarded. Good morning and welcome to another Ernie's Journeys, where we answer the question, where will the journey take us? Today, the journey takes us here. We are at the AUBURN Novelty Shop in Auburn, Maine. This place is amazing. It is a well-known local secret. So the AUBURN Novelty Shop is only open one day a week for only 3 hours, from 10 to 1 on Mondays. And this store is amazing. It is 3 or 4 floors of antiques and rare finds that I'm so excited to share with you this morning. So let's go take a look at the AUBURN Novelty Shop. I'm already super excited about sharing all of the neat things inside the store with you. I'm going to take just a second to mask up before going into the store. Look at this over here. Oh, I can't wait. Let's do this. So in addition to this location, there is another store that is in downtown Auburn that is open on a regular basis. You know, your standard 7 days a week, 6 days a week, whatever. And that is Orphan Annie's. It's downtown, so the owner of this location also owns that location as well too. So if there is something that you see here, but you can't make it on a Monday, I'm sure you can go in to Orphan Annie's and speak with the owner there. Kind of like this guy here playing the cello. He looks like he's enjoying his cello. Look at all these old dishes and plates and glasses. Oh, I love this. Look at this set. Look at all these dishes. I feel like I need to do like a sweeping gesture. I love this room. We're gonna see a little bit more of this room in just a second. I'm gonna go up that way a little bit, but first we're gonna go into the book room. Oh, I love book rooms like this, where everything's just kind of packed in and you have no idea what you're going to find. You just have to like dig in and look for stuff. Very cool. Look at all these Life magazines. Wow. From 1972 to 1940, 1939. There's Toscanini. I think Arturo Toscanini, I believe is his name. Wow. I had this issue of National Geographic with the holographic picture of the planet on it. You just kind of see it. This one's a little bit faded. Oh, there we go. That's a good angle. I had this issue. My grandma loved things like National Geographic and Encyclopedia Britannica. I had a very fortunate childhood to have been gifted a subscription to National Geographic and a Britannica set. Look at all these down here. Just tucked away everywhere. And there's no telling what there is here. You just have to look, you know? Now, this room here, as of 2 weeks ago, housed a huge collection of vinyl, of discs, and someone purchased the entire room, like bought all of them all at one time, over 2,000 records, and they just took them all. But there's still lots of cool stuff in here. There's some neat paintings, and hopefully they're always getting new stuff, so I imagine they'll replenish the stuff that's in this room, all the records, as time goes by. I mean, these may be new even as of a few weeks ago. Look at all these old records. I like this painting here. And an old typewriter. But he's not alone, because there's also more old typewriters over here, as well as an adding machine. I think that's what this is.
I'll get there.
And an old camera. Look at that. And ZZ Top. This box is full of old postcards. Look at that. Cats on a postcard. Yeah. Winter Park, Florida. I actually know where that is. If anybody from Florida watches this video, do you know who this person is? It says either Bess Rice or Bev Rice. Winter Park, Florida. We have your mail here. There's even old photographs. This is an old album. Just the pages of an old album. People skiing. And people at the beach. I was just speaking with one of the employees here, and in this stack that you see right here, he actually found newspaper clippings related to the Lincoln assassination. So it just goes to show you never know what you're going to find in piles of neat stuff like this. If you've never looked at little tiny books like this, they're called Big Little books, but they're illustrated with photographs. It's actually a detective story. See, they both stooped. The whole book is full of illustrations. That is so cool. A look of hatred. Now, Fred Harmon is best known for his comic strip Red Ryder. And we all know that the best Christmas present is what? That's right, a Red Ryder BB gun. That's the same guy, the creator of the comic strip that was mentioned in A Christmas Story. His comics apparently reached 40 million readers in over 750 newspapers in its heyday, which he drew for 25 years. Wow. Apparently he did all these other stories as well too. Look at that. And when there are some of his illustrations. Wow. Here we have a bit of Americana in the form of a scrapbook. Look at this scrapbook. Wow. The pages in the middle are blank, but you can tell this used to belong to somebody. This was a clipping from the Lewiston Evening Journal. This publication is today's Lewiston Sun Journal. I know that because I actually used to work there. This is when they did papers on a morning and an evening basis. This was from one of the evening papers. So the paper used to come out twice a day. Look at that. Looks like there's some obituaries in here. I could easily spend all day just in this one tiny little room, but we have so much more to see. So we're going to continue upstairs to see what else that they have.
Okay, wait a minute before you put that on there. You know what that is, right?
No. Yeah.
Here is a box full of buttons for campaigns. This one's from Woodrow Wilson. It's been from around 19 teens, 1912, 14, something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head. And Jerry Lewis telethon buttons. I had a friend when I was a child with muscular dystrophy, and he got to meet Jerry Lewis. All kinds of pins, mostly for governors, but there's some neat finds in here. Yeah, that one. I'm not sure what this beaver is doing. I really like this pin. If you're looking for a good teapot, there's quite a few here. If I had to pick only one, oh, this one or this one, I think. Oh, that one's cool too. This is a magnetic jackstraws game. Wow.
I got a nice piece.
Look at that.
You find anything down?
If you've played magnetic jackstraws, leave me a comment down below. What's the game like? I mean, it looks like it's pickup sticks, right? What? Oh, I guess you pick it up with a magnet. Oh, okay. Look at this. It's a box to hold a pair of kids' sneakers. It's just the box, there's no shoes inside, but wow, that is neat. And they have a game of tiddlywinks. Little metal slinkies. That's neat. Look at these. They're little pennants. I don't know who these people are. Ethel Clayton, Betty Nansen. I mean, I assume that these are Crane Wilbur. Maybe these are for people running for office? I don't know. I got to go to Circus World as a kid. This was in Florida. It later became Boardwalk and Baseball. But I remember going to Circus World when it was still Circus World. I like this one. Look at this guy. Look at this Parcheesi board. I love the artwork on this. And this, I had this game when I was a kid. You guys remember Uncle Wiggily? These are original erector sets. Look at this. Never been played, I think. Oh, wow. Look at that.
I mean, that's probably the cleanest,
Man.
but it's probably the newest.
I did not have this as a child, but I think my parents did. I think my dad had one. Wow, look at that. Look at this. is so neat. This is in great condition. Before there were Legos, there were erector sets. Look at that. Wow. That is amazing. It's in great shape. Even the manuals are here. These are of the same kind that Franklin Roosevelt wore. These have not been used. And there are the shoes that go with them. President Roosevelt had to wear these because of polio. Look at this.
No reason for it.
It's the Chicken McNugget dinosaur.
That's plain then.
Looks like it's missing some pieces, I think.
$100 deductible.
Oh, that's so cool.
But
There's so much stuff here that I just want to take home with me. Look at this.
Sale.
Know what I mean? It's not Wooly Willy, it's Betty Brunette. Huh. Look at that. Apparently this is the actress hairstyle. Or you can go with the designer look. Or the housewife. Or the debutante. It's a wooden shoe. And these clogs, I believe, if I remember the story correctly, these are called sabots in Holland. And our word sabotage comes because somewhere in history someone decided to throw their wooden shoes, their sabots, into mills, into the gears of mills to disrupt the way that they would work. And that's how we get the term sabotage. It's from the sabot, the wooden shoe. Maybe it was just because the shoes were incredibly uncomfortable. Oh, here's the other one.
Talk to Danny right over there.
You have a matching set. Look at that.
You don't have a friend with a pickup?
I can get a pickup, just ask.
We can help you if you get it back up to this door. We'll get it down.
There's a secondary entrance over here, and you can see, look at all this glassware.
You made it?
yeah, I gotta go see my daughter-in-law now.
Oh.
No, not last week, the week.
So again, this place is only open 3 hours a week. So it gets pretty busy in here, as you can tell. You hear lots of people everywhere. Look at all this. Look at all this. Oh, that's not a good sound.
Just a second, a little bad back there. I was talking.
Did you guys have a rooster dish? I remember my parents having a rooster dish. My grandma had one. My grandma had a rooster dish growing up. I don't remember what color it was. I think it might have been one of the white ones back there. Seems like everybody had a rooster dish back in the day. Look at that. There's a whole bunch of them. This is one of my favorite shelves here. I love all of these elephants. If I were to collect any kind of animal figurine, it would be elephant for sure. Look at all these. Oh, I like this one. Look at that. Look at the detail. Some of it's worn off over time. That's neat. Look at all this.
I don't like the phone. What is the phone? Is that a vase?
Look at this. Don't you just love all the colors? All these lamps. Look at all these salt and pepper shakers over here. Look at these. I like this Woody Woodpecker mug. It's neat. I'll learn how to play the concertina. There you go. Oh, excuse me. A nice hat.
Paul and Linda McCartney, another day, 98.9 WCLZ, 98.9 WCLZ.com.
Wow. And that's just the second floor. Let's keep going up to the next floor. See what there is. Ooh, look at this stairwell. Doesn't it make you think of Hogwarts with all the paintings on the wall? Look at all this. All right, let's go into the general office. And a really tiny desk. I don't know what this is for. How strange. Do you guys know what this table is? What is this used for? Let me know down in the comments below. I do not know what this is for. I think that it might have something to do with a religious ceremony of some sort, but I don't know. I'm really puzzled by that. What do you think it's for, man? Alright, keep your secrets. Got one more floor left. I definitely think that my favorite part of this place is this stairwell. Oh, that was creepy. The lights went out. Kind of ominous. I love this painting right here. I don't know how well it'll show up with the lighting in here. I use the light from my phone. Look at that. Something about this room reminds me of the attic in the Goonies. I don't know why. It's just what my mind goes to when I think about it. Look at all these chairs. Or maybe the room of requirement back when it was forgotten in, like, was it in Half-Blood Prince or was it in the Deathly Hallows? I believe it was in the Deathly Hallows, where everything was just piled up really high. Oh wow, look at these. I'm gonna shed a little light over here. So you guys can see all this old toasters, I think. Wow, look at this one. That is a find right there. I wonder how old that thing is. It's amazing. This is another one. I think that that's a toaster. I mean, it must be. There are all other toasters here. Wow. Look at that shovel. And an automatic telephone. Now that can come in handy. You can record cord or wine. Oh, that's amazing. Well, that's going to do it for this video. This was a really cool antique store. And again, they're only open for 3 hours every week on Mondays. If you're in Auburn and you're here on a Monday, definitely check this place out. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. New videos post every Tuesday and Thursday. Join us next time when we answer the question, where will the journey take us?